It's better this way. It's better this way. It's better this way. Today.
We're talking to Mark Murphy about some fantastic family travel destinations.
Well, the holiday weekend is getting families in the mood to start booking their summer travel. Woohoo! We have an expert here with some family-friendly destinations, ones the kids will love in the U.S. and international, too. Stay with us.
Mark Murphy, come on down. Mark Murphy's back, our trusted travel expert, and you know, we were just talking off camera. I didn't realize you were such a huge basketball player. You played for Lehigh.
I played for Lehigh University,
which is
look
great.
at you.
You haven't been on the show in a while. Where you been?
I know. I've just been traveling, doing a lot of different things. So
He's been
exciting
traveling.
stuff.
Can you imagine?
Travel man doing it. Now you have your own. It's Travel Alliance.
So I own a travel media company. Our main site for consumers would be travelpulse.com. There's more news on that site on travel than any other website out there in the world. So check that out, travelpulse.com. And then I run a media company with 60 great employees who allow me to kind of hang out and do nothing.
Fantastic.
I want to hang out with you guys.
And where's the company based? Is it in
New Jersey?
In New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so go ahead.
So you got some family destinations.
Oh yeah. So
it's always a joy traveling with children, or it can be. I just traveled with my two boys. We actually went to Legoland in Florida.
Oh, you did it? That's great.
Yeah,
what a great product. Now, did you stay in the brand new hotel?
We did not. We weren't there in time, but it was opening, and the boys were like, "That looks like the best thing ever."
It's
I'm like,
cool.
"That looks like craziness."
150 rooms themed, so you can choose.
It's very cool. But you know what, though? It's geared towards younger children, a lot younger. It's not for kids who are like 9 and 10. But you're the expert. What do you think?
I think it's a great product, and you know, it's a new attraction, fairly new, down there in Orlando. Orlando's a great destination. You can do so many other things in Orlando. You can go to SeaWorld. You know what I mean? SeaWorld, and just put the record straight on SeaWorld. You've heard some of the negative things about SeaWorld, but now you see their commercials running and positive things about SeaWorld. And you know, at the end of the day, they have a whole rescue operation. They've rescued over 20,000 animals.
They're really good about it.
And they do a lot of good stuff. And there you go. There's you know, the whales, and the kids get the experience. So you can weigh in on that any way you want.
Yeah, the kids really love it. Where would you suggest, you know, what would you do, you know, doing the research before you take the kids? You really got to do some research about where's the best place you're going to take them, because it can be a nightmare.
I'm going to save you so much time. Call a travel agent. Everybody forgets travel agents are out there.
Are they still out there?
Yeah, number one, they're out there. Number two, they're growing rapidly. Their revenues are way up. And many customers who went to the web are going back. Because you know what? You search family vacations on Google, you get like 40 billion addresses. Which one are you going to go to?
I know.
Who are you going to trust? Talk to somebody who knows.
And you don't have to pay for the travel agent. They make their fees off of booking the trips through
and here's the dirty little secret. Whether you book with the cruise line direct or the hotel direct, you pay the same price and let the travel agent do all the research for you. They'll come back with 3 options, and they'll say, you know what, go to Cancun, go here, go there, based on your goals.
You know, we're talking about family destinations, and you got Las Vegas on the list? Is that a family destination?
Well, you know, Vegas is interesting. So Vegas is obviously Sin City. Then they tried to go family-friendly 20-plus years ago. Then they went back and said, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But now they've got things there that have been around, but the Link is the tallest, you know, observation, thingamajiggy going around, right? Circus has the Adventure Dome inside. It's 5.5 acres of things that you can do inside, roller coasters, all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah, so you can take the family there.
You can, but you got to stay away from certain things, right?
And then going to walk down the strip and head into these crazy clubs.
You stay away from that. But you know what? I love the shows. Take the kids to a Cirque du Soleil show.
Oh my God, there's nothing better.
Phenomenal.
Also, the roller coaster in New York is one of the best.
That's a cool thing.
One of the best roller coasters I've ever been on in my life.
I stayed at that hotel. This is years ago.
Crazy.
I stayed at that
and then they have
New York,
Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, Mandalay Bay.
Also a
There's so many neat things to do in Vegas. And Vegas, what's cool about Vegas, it always reinvents itself. So every time I go back there, there's something new to do.
Yeah, very, very cool.
We touched upon Legoland. Is that new? I don't know.
It's relatively new. It's actually in Winter Haven, so it's relatively new. You know, if the kids like Legos, I mean, my two boys went completely wild. You could get a little driver's license there. They drive their little cars by themselves.
You would be banned, by the way.
Totally.
I'd be banned. But they love it. They get their little drivers. You can get like a driver's license with your picture on it. You know, there's roller coasters that the kids, like younger kids, can ride.
Absolutely.
So it's a really, really great place to go. And you know what? what? There were no lines like you would see at Disney World. So not that Disney World's a bad place. It's a great place, but if you're looking for fewer lines and less people in line, and the kids don't have the patience to wait in line.
And by the way, talking to lines, how about Universal Studios? If you stay on one of their properties, the Portofino, the Hard Rock, etc., you get the express pass. You don't wait in line.
That's fantastic.
So that's my tip for Universal Studios. Stay on property.
Stay on property.
Yeah.
What's this international?
Well, let's take a look. So Xcaret are a series of theme parks down in the Cancun Riviera Maya region. When we say theme parks, they're literally outdoor. That couple, they're in an underground cave, floating in a river underground.
Beautiful.
And what they've done is they've taken the natural surroundings and they've built an environmentally sensitive experience so you can do some really cool stuff down there.
That's
I just
gorgeous.
met Carlos, one of the owners, great guy, great business, expanding, very environmentally conscious, and they're doing some great stuff. You can do little cliff jumps, you can
Look,
go
that's
kayaking.
Irene and that's Irene and myself in our
What
last
are you guys
vacation.
thinking of? What the heck?
Irene.
Look at, we're having a great time.
Crazy doing that.
I lost about 50 pounds for that.
What I love about this, there's lifeguards. You can sit on the beach as the couple if you're down there with your kids, and then your kids can go out and have a ball, and you know they're going to be safe as well.
Look at how beautiful that is.
It's fantastic.
The accommodations can be made. You just got to do your research, and you know, if people are looking for that, you've done the research. So you can give them the tips, so you don't have to go searching through like 20 million websites to find out where are we going to bring the kids.
You know, Mexico has, we have a program called Magic of Mexico in my company. We have 20,000 travel agents who've been trained over 22 years collectively, right? 22 years of training on how to sell Mexico. And then they put together these tickets and these experiences, and this is part of the culture of Mexico, which many times you don't get unless you go to these places like Xcaret and experience it, because they'll have shows and other things that you can do. And that's why we travel. It's about the culture, it's about the families, it's about the experiences, all those great things.
Thank you, Mark. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Happy traveling.
And
Travel Forward is the...
That's my new book, Travel Forward. Uses travel as a metaphor to move your life forward. Think of it as inspirational and motivational. And I want people to use hashtag Travel Forward when they see people doing positive things.
Good.
Perfect. Thank you. So nice to meet you.
Tex-Mex comfort food, Irene.
Yummy. They started as a